Hi everyone, welcome to The Grind. We have been on this series, Serve Like Jesus. In the past month, we've been talking about what it looks like to be blessed to serve, free to serve, called to serve, and today we're going to be talking about gifted to serve. And you know, sometimes it's easier when your friends tell you what you're good at. And you know, we've been friends for a while now, I would say. Yeah.
If you say so.
Yes.
I mean,
We've been, how many episodes already?
21 episode friends.
25 episodes of friendship.
Anyways, moving on. So what better way to edify our friends and solidify our friendship by telling each other what we're good at.
What we're good at.
So let's start with Rico.
What am I good at?
No, we're going to tell you what
We're
you're
going
good
to
at.
tell you what you're
So
good at.
me and Nathan are going to tell you what we think you're good at.
We're going to tell you what you're good at, Chris Tucker.
Lee, I'm taking a step.
Carter!
I'm Michael Jackson, you Tito.
So one thing Rico is great at is imitating accents. And,
Rico is a human soundboard.
Yeah, he's it brings a lot of joy in a room when he's able to imitate Chris Tucker so effortlessly. I think Rico has a heart for people. He's very eager to serve and very down to earth as well, and very relatable, I would say.
Yeah.
Hello.
If I'm going to put the human soundboard into other terms, Rico has a gift for levity and just making people feel comfortable.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow. Appreciate that, guys.
Yeah, he just has a huge heart to just, like help. Like if you ask him to do something, he'll just go all out. So that's Rico for you. Very awesome.
Be friends with Rico. Everyone needs a friend like Rico.
Yeah, everyone needs a friend like Rico. All right.
Wow. Thank you, guys.
Nathan.
So I think if I put it in the context of serving and everything, is just that even though through like really tough situations or like kind of like awkward scenarios where you need some support and everything, I think Nathan is one of the best persons you can talk to, and he's a really good listener.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy. I'll pay you later.
So yeah, he has a good head on his shoulders, and I think he has when things are going like south or whatever it is, he's pretty steady and he knows like the right thing to do, and he's also someone who's like really loyal as well, and very very good friend.
Oh, shucks, guys.
You're gonna make me tear up.
He also does great imitations of people as well. So yes.
Like
I'm surrounded
Peter
by
Griffin.
I'm surrounded by two. Yeah, exactly. Surrounded by two people who do such a good job of imitating others. But
Nice.
yeah, in terms of like ministry, it's been so awesome serving Nathan
Yes.
and doing ministry with him.
The best bassist.
YDB is his bassist.
Yes.
He slaps the bass.
Slap of the biz.
Slap of the bell.
Slap at the bass.
He slapped with the bass really well. And also, we have a song just dedicated for him. But
No.
you know what? We won't
No,
release
that's
that
a-
song.
that is-
That's
And
a-
also, he sings really well.
Oh yeah, he does sing really well.
How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes.
We do hope that he uses his service to the Lord, his gifts, his song, his voice, service to the Lord. And if John finds that clip of him singing,
No.
yes.
Anyway, Pastor Petrina.
Hope yes. Please.
Don't all of us go at once.
Yes. Yeah, I'm
Um,
just gonna,
No.
Let me get my list of one. Just kidding.
No.
I think, you go first.
You
bro.
go. Okay. Seriously, don't all of us go at once. No. Pet is one of the most artistically talented
Yes,
people I
very
know.
true.
Whether it comes to lettering by hand or whatever, and has a great eye for just things that look nice,
Exactly. That's true.
which is why we are in the position we are today, because everything looks good because of this person.
That's very true. I think I see a lot of like, on the simplest things that she sees, she finds creativity in it. So yeah, other than that, I think she's really good under pressure. Like, I feel like in a lot of ways, as we were working in the office, you do a lot of things, and I feel like if I were in that position, I would have like like that. So, but yeah, and I feel like every time you work through them, they just fall into place,
Oh, thanks, guys. All right.
and that's how we wrap up the grind.
Oh man. I mean, yeah, it's actually kind of cool. Like, you know, sometimes like I mean, I didn't know what I was good at because like until like friends, you know,
Yeah.
edify you, tell you what you're good at, and so that's in a way one of the ways where you realize what your gift is. So in a way, like you know, we talked about what you know each other's like gifts are. Like, have you seen yourself use these gifts to serve God?
In terms of like listening to people, I don't think anyone who is good at listening ever set out to be like, you know what, I'm gonna be
Listen.
really good at listening to people.
I'm gonna go listen to some people
Yeah,
right now. Sit right here.
that is my lot in life. No one ever does
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It just happens, and then like if you care enough for people, you'll just listen to what they have to say, and then if they feel better afterwards for it, then great, fantastic.
I think I use these gifts in tough situations as well. I think like, you know, we are working in a ministry where we're also dealing with people, and sometimes we all carry baggages.
Yeah.
And I try to find the optimism out of it and try. I'm not trying to make fun of it, but it's just trying to make them feel better. I think that's one thing I want to kind of share to people, because I can sort of say that I'm pretty optimistic. So I just want to kind of like, okay, I know it's in a tough situation, but you know, we can still laugh about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
Rachel sometimes tell me, don't go too far. Like I'm very serious right now, so you know. Yeah. Love you, babe.
Yeah, we should start counting how many shout outs Rico does to his wife on the grind.
Thanks, Don.
Oh man. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I think for me, well, I guess like being artsy and stuff has put me in the position of being in charge of creative direction at church. So yeah, that's how I guess I've been using my gifts to serve. Yeah, and also I think like you said, like having a head, like I guess a head on my shoulders, and like you know under pressure, like trying to be like all calm. Because you know sometimes, especially with the pandemic, with like things like flowing, you know, like plans getting thrown out the window. Like even more so, we need to be like pretty like, okay, you know what, we have to be flexible, but we can't panic. Like, how do we still adapt? So like you know, so we talked about giftings, right? And some people like when they you know, before they serve, it's like, oh, I don't know what my gift is, I don't know how to serve, so on and so forth. But like when you guys start serving, do you guys like know what your gift was?
No. Well, like Pastor Ed said, sometimes, I mean, it's very true for me. Sometimes you just have to start serving, and then you'll find what your gifts are later.
Yeah.
Because, like a lot of things, there's only so much planning you can do
Yeah.
before you actually just jump in and do it.
And also a lot of like
yeah.
trial and errors as well. Like
Yeah, true.
Like if it doesn't work out, you try to do something
Yeah.
else. And yeah.
Yeah, because one thing doesn't work out, or you know you're not gifted in that area, doesn't mean you're not in others. So
Yeah,
it's just
exactly.
about experimenting, finding
yeah, and trying
where you're
out, like, what
comfortable, and
yeah.
seeing what you're good at.
Yeah. And also like being available, because I know when I said yes to
that's very
youth,
true.
to youth ministry, I didn't think that I was good at working with youth. In fact, I was like kind of terrified of youth. Like, what do I say to them? Like, am I cool enough? You know? And then I was just like, all right, I'll just do it. And then it just eventually realized that, yeah, it was a gifting that I had, you know? So, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes, you know, like there are gifts where they're not necessarily there yet. It just takes time to develop. And then you realize, you know what? Oh, actually, this is my gift. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Or people will realize that it's your gift.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, even though like yes, we're wrapping up a series, and then you know, but we don't want to just like stop serving, right? I mean, serving is an ongoing thing. Like we're just
Yes.
talking about it this month because we really feel like in the season we really want to empower people and at church to really see people be used to minister to people, because we want to see everyone be ministered to and everyone here minister. So do you guys have any advice for people who are on the fence? On the fence, like people, any advice for people who do not know what their spiritual gift is yet. Like, how can they start serving ICA? Any advice for people?
This may be slightly biased, but serve with media.
Yes, yes.
That's not
yes.
bias, it's very specific.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like again,
There
Pastor
are,
had said.
but there are ministries always looking for volunteers. It is literally a more the merrier situation. So if you're not sure, as Nike says, just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, who the heck is Nike? And then I realized it meant Nike.
Sorry, that's the British in me. Nike.
Nike.
I thought you
Nike.
said Mike.
Yeah, I was like, wait, did he say Mike or did he say Nike? I was like,
Who's
who's
Mike?
Mike? I had to do a double take. Yeah, your accent threw us off.
Nike.
Anyways, start serving, and media, yes, is a good place to serve because sometimes, even though it might be some might think like, oh, it's too technical, I don't know if I can handle it, but we have a wonderful media head who can help teach and ease you in to the different roles as well. And yeah,
It's all stuff that's learnable.
yeah, everything I think that we can do at church, a lot of things that we can do at church are learnable, and sometimes you learn on the job, and it really depends on just your heart. So yeah, just be available, and
Yes.
you know, like what Pastor said, it's not like pray about serving, just like just do it, you know.
Yeah.
So
I think for me, it's more of like just go for it. I mean, everything that is unknown is something that you would fear about,
yeah,
but it's always about just go for it. And then once you do that, you will realize you will find a community that will actually encourage you even more. And then these community will finally kind of tell you, you know what? I think we know what your gifting is.
yeah,
And that's where you can start. And so
Yeah.
just go for it.
yeah, get plugged into the community.
Yeah.
And then when the people around you, they kind of like know what you're good at, and sometimes these are people who are the best to direct you how to serve. So
Amen.
yeah, join a group, start serving, boom, Bob's your uncle.
Done.
Yeah,
Don or
done.
Bob?
Bob. He said done.
Done.
Again, his.
Oh, Don's your uncle?
I think again his accent threw you off,
Okay.
but he meant to say.
Sorry, Mike.
Done.
Sorry,
Done.
Mike, Bob, and
Okay. All right. And on that note, I think we're done for today. So check out the link for more details,
Uh-huh.
and we'll see you next week.
bye-bye.
Bye.